in March, I had a dream of Congress. So this was actually the first one. I released the second one before I did the first one, and God had that for a reason. God literally was in this dream. In this dream, I'm sitting in Congress and I'm an observer, okay? Then you hear like this sound right here. Of a person playing the flute. And it was bizarre. And this Chinese girl, a little Chinese girl, comes out and she has this flute and she's down to business. Like the second dream I released. And with this going, God says, do you know this? And I go, I do know this. I knew this flute song. Listen to it. It was creepy. So the name of this song is, which is bizarre, that I would even know the name of this song by a flute, okay? By a flute player. This piece is by Rimsky-Korsakov, and it's called Flight of the Bumblebee, okay? So I was told to look up Isaiah 53, verse 7. So look that up, okay? So I also looked up biblical meaning of bumblebees, and it's a warning and of things to come. A warning and things to come, okay? So here we go. This gets really kind of graphic, and it's messed up. I will not be naming the people in Congress that this has happened to, because when I'm sitting there and she comes out with that creepy flute playing, and all these Chinese people were in these black and white business suits. They entered because like on each side there's doors, and I was sitting to the right side, and in comes these Chinese people, and they have guns, machine guns, they're armed, and it was creepy, it was scary. I was scared to death in it. And I look, and more came out of the left side of the doors, and they started telling Congress people that they come to take what was theirs, because our leaders have sold this country to China. They thought they could sit on their seats and get paid, and everything was to be hunky-dory. There would be like no physical takeover. Well, the physical takeover came, you guys. It came. And in there, they pulled out guns and they shot some of our prominent Congress people. They took needles, stabbed them in the neck. They were making them bow down to them. Congress people were having bowel movements. You could see, it was so frightening. These people were dying of heart attacks because they're old. And I was frightened too. You just started shaking. You're just like, oh my God. And they went number 2 on themselves. You could see it through their pants, their dresses. And whoever didn't kneel down and give it up, like, to China, because they already paid for it and they're there to take their country, which is America, okay? So they were getting their heads blown off. Mind you, I am witnessing all this stuff. Then this Chinese person that came out of the right door real fast, I stood up to stop this person with a gun from shooting one of our Congress members. I'm not going to tell you who they are. I'm not going to tell you who they are. When you see TV, then you've seen them. Then there you go, okay? So I went to go slap the weapon out of his hand, okay? And Jesus comes right up to me and grabs my right arm, and he looks at me dead in my eyes, and he goes, this is not my ways. These are not my ways. Right then and there, you knew you were wrong. You repent. You repent. You ask for forgiveness. When Jesus is around and you do something wrong and you know you're wrong and he calls you out on it, bam, right there. He was there. So he didn't have me release this till now, and he's been on me to do it. And it's stressful because I had one open vision of our Capitol building exploding, like from the inside out, it blows up. Then I was in deep prayer last night, and it's terrifying what I'm about to tell you. I looked, and I don't know if it was the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., But I look, and this vision, everything's in black and white. And I was being questioned by God, who was showing me this. Why are you seeing black and white? So I'm looking, and it looked like really gray snow falling down. And then I'm looking through these, which I know now are ashes falling out of the sky. And this building, it crumbles. I want to say that it's our capital. It crumbles into like ashes. The houses there are, you could see the impact ground, where ground zero, it looked like something from a sci-fi movie. Trust me, I have not been to sleep. I'm stressed out. This is alarming. People are dead. Then I was shown, and I'm still looking at all this. I mean, it was disintegrated, and it was like turned to ash. You could only see part of the Capitol, top of the building that was like barely there. That's how blown up it was. And then these two red helicopters come, like rescue ones. And then I was shown these black drones shot our own helicopters down, shot them down, and killed the rescuers. So right here, we know that China is not playing around, everybody. Then I was shown a beautiful baby. This was even creepier. A beautiful baby. And this baby is wrapped up in a cloth diaper with cloth blankets. And this baby is like hovering in the sky above this. And it's not making sense to me. So then, out of nowhere, this big black demon, it is humongous. I've seen this demon before in visions, that it was let loose. And this demon, it went around that baby, and it went to kill that baby. So I don't know what the meaning of that is. Is this justification from God, from our government, because you decide to murder babies? You unleashed this demon to kill children. This demon was so frightening. I'm not afraid of them, but what they can do when God allows it, they will take you out. They will take you out. That's if God allows it. Satan doesn't give none of these people power. God allows it for a reason, for judgment and punishment. They played around killing these children, mutilating these children, what they're doing right now. So this demon is unleashed on our country right now because we're evil. This country is very evil. And everyone, you're going to be in shock. It took me about 7 hours to calm down from this dream because it was so graphic. You couldn't even see anything in a movie that even compared to the impact hole. What they showed when they blew up the first atomic bomb, that was nothing. This impact hole, it must have been like the size of a whole state. It was huge. Houses were gone, leveled, and there were surviving people. So I'm just letting this out because he wanted me to. And you guys, I don't care. People can say, oh, we're having a revival and all this. This is the reason why a revival is going to occur, due to the fact that the attacks on America are going to be happening, and no one has anything else to do but turn to God, because you can't turn to your own government when they sold it to China. So I'm just releasing this. Thank you. Bye.